Yo, yo, yo! What's up, guys? My TTG fam, what's going on, everybody? How are all of you? What a day. What a day, what a day, what a day. Man, guys. Whew. We got a nice little day to talk about here today, guys. My TTG fam, what's going on, everybody? Who do I got with me today? Yes, Wayman Banks, already talking about GME. Already talking about GME. We've got a lot to talk about here today, guys. GME, EVK. Two things that we're going to talk about on this live stream today that we said yesterday was going to happen today. This is now the second day in a row that on my live stream the night prior, I have told you exactly what I think stock is going to do. And the very next day, it's done exactly that. Okay, so this is going to be a really nice, a really fun live stream. We're starting a little early today. We've got the presidential debate tonight at 9 o'clock. So we're starting, we usually stream at 8:30. We're starting a little bit earlier today at 7, just so I know there's a lot of people that are going to want to watch that. So there's a lot to discuss here today. I'm going to give you guys updates on my GME swing trade, and I am going to recap for you guys today EVK, a 49% gain on EVK today. The small caps continue to pay. I also made a little bit of money on what's the other one? SQGB or SGQB. I don't even remember the ticker. I don't even remember the ticker symbol. I made a little bit of money on that one in the morning, but EVK was my big winner of the day. And then of course we had GME. So we're going to talk about all that stuff. Okay, we are going to talk about all that stuff. Welcome, guys. We are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Okay, so welcome to everyone that's joining me from the different media channels. If you guys are brand new, the first thing you're going to want to do right now is subscribe to the channel. This is your very first time. Subscribe to the channel. I'm always doing these live streams. I'm always providing trade ideas, trade recaps, general market commentary, educational info for you guys on these live streams, answering all your questions. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications bell, make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams. And of course, guys, smash that like button. Smash that like button for me. It really helps out with the algorithm on YouTube. And then also, guys, share this video. Share this video on your own social media channels, because lately I've been calling, I've been calling trades kind of to the T the night before on the live stream. So who knows? Maybe we'll have another one today where I'll call another trade today. Maybe it'll happen tomorrow. But now this is 2 days in a row. 2 days ago on my live stream, I predicted the JKS pullback, and we capitalized on that short. We talked about that yesterday. On the live stream yesterday, I even went back and showed you guys the prior video of me saying what I thought it was going to do, and then we compared what actually happened in real life. Now, last night, I then said what I thought GME was going to do today. And then I predicted a 50% gain in a small cap as well. So today I'm going to show you guys those videos from yesterday where I talk about exactly what I think GME was going to do today. And then also when I talk about catching a 50% gain on a small cap today, and we ended up catching a 49% gain on EVK. So really great day. A lot of things to talk about. For those of you that are brand new, my name is Michael Edward. Guys, welcome to the True Trading Group YouTube channel. I began my career working at a hedge fund, guys. My very first job right out of college, we managed about $500 million at that hedge fund. While there, I went through a 3-month educational training program that taught me everything it is that I implement in my trading today. Everything that I know, I learned there. Okay, this is not stuff that I have figured out on my own. No gimmicks, no tricks, no secrets, just hardcore professional education. That is what I share with you on this YouTube channel. That is what I share with all of my True Trading Group members. So when you guys join True Trading Group, fastest growing online trading educational community, you guys are also getting that same professional education that helped me become the consistently profitable trader. And then hopefully that also helps you guys. Okay, so like I said, welcome, subscribe to the channel. Who do I have with me here today? How many of my fam? Show of hands, guys. My True Trading Group family, okay, that are on this live stream. I know there's many of you. Show of hands. If you either profited on GME or EVK, type the letter I in chat right now for my G fam. I want to see who we got with us today. Antonio Rivera, Glenn Wilson, Rosa Flores, Raising Cane, Judy Leone, what's going on? Sarah, Sean Miller, Jenny, Jason Picaro, my boy, goes, yo, I killed GME today. Mike, you made my month. I went YOLO on those GME calls. Nice. Bullet262, MJ Crespin, Marva Williams, what's good? Christina Chong, Juan Tabar, Johnny B, Ishmael. Look at all the eyes. Look at all my fam. Killed it. I can't even keep up. Look at all the eyes. That is my TGD fam that absolutely crushed GME or EVK. Unreal. Chris Kovacs been a member for 18 hours. All he can say is, wow. Don't wait any longer or you're the losing monkey if you don't join. Nice. Nick Talk, first time trading with us today. EVK didn't disappoint. Look at all of the letter I's. Oh my God. Yes. Brent and Jessica Frizzle says, is this for real? This is absolutely for real. This is how we get down in TGG every single day, guys. This is, go ahead, pinch yourself. Pinch yourself, okay? Because that's how spot on my calls have been these last couple of days. We have been on fire this week. Monday, 113% gain, KXIN. Tuesday, God, I don't even remember what was the percentage, 40 something percent gain, 49, I think, on Tuesday, and that was WEI. And then yesterday, the JKS monster short. And then today, another 49% gain on EVK. I mean, this is a crazy week. And we've been calling it to the T. That's the scary part. We've been calling it to the T. You guys just saw the THD fam that profited from either GME or EVK. So that's what we're going to go over on this live stream, guys. I'm going to show you guys the entire breakdown on both of those trades. I'm going to show you guys how I was able to predict the price movement on GME, show you guys how we were able to trade the setup on EVK, what were the technical setups, what were the technical indicators that gave me the signal on EVK, and how I was able to ride that stock out for a 49% gain. That's what we're going to go over. That's what we're going to cover here on this live stream. Now, before we do get things going underway, I'm going to start the live stream same way I start off every live stream, guys, and that is with the blanket open floor Q&A. All right. I'm going to take some time, give some people time to log on to the stream. A lot of people are going to want to join us here tonight. I know we've got the presidential debate later, so don't worry. We'll be wrapped up here before the debate starts. But I'm going to spend a couple of minutes here answering some of your questions. What I will ask is to keep your questions something other than GME and EVK, okay? Because I'm going to talk about EVK and I'm going to talk about GME later in the live stream. So right now is an open floor Q&A. What were the I's for? The I's I said were for any one of my THD members that profited from either my GME call or my EVK call. Okay. Nice. Kent McHugh. Nice job, man. 50% max gain on EVK, 39.6% total. My man. Great job. Monster percentages, guys. Monster percentages. Great job. Great job. All right, guys, so go ahead, fire away, ask me questions. Ask me questions while I give some time for people to log on. Brent and Jessica Frizzle says, how much do we need to invest? $500. I'd say minimum $500. Yes, Trent Calendar says, my best week ever with TTG this week. Nice job, Trent. Johnny B says, Mike, you think tech will continue to pull back and the lag sectors continue to get more cash flow in? I actually don't. I think you might see maybe a couple of weeks where maybe tech underperforms, but there's still so much cash sitting on the sidelines. They're going to go for growth. I'm not buying the whole value play. I still think money is going to filter into growth. I do. I still think we're going to filter into growth. Glenny, yeah, good eye, Glenny. It's a 57.26, not a 57.25, 57.26. Glenny, good eye, man. You know your watches. You know not many people know the watch. You know your watches. It's a 57.26, yes. Nice money trades. Nice job, man. Good job. Let me see. Next question. So David Padilla says, what does it mean when JP Morgan upgrades Ford or any stock for that matter? Technically speaking, what does it mean? So what does it mean is that an analyst that works at JP Morgan, okay, an analyst that works at JP Morgan that covers that particular stock in that particular sector has a buy rating. Okay. Now, doesn't necessarily have to be a buy rating per se. An upgrade could be from underweight to equal weight. It could be from equal weight to overweight. Could be from a sell to a hold or a neutral. Could be from a neutral to a buy. It just means that they're moving their rating up on the stock. So it's a little bit more of a bullish, sentiment for the stock. So they think that the stock is going to go up essentially. What does it mean for a stock technically? Sometimes you'll get a quick little pop in the stock, depending on the analyst that calls it out, depending on the analyst's performance and track record. You have a lot of times you'll have an analyst rating get upgraded by like a small firm that isn't going to really have much effect. But if you have something like a JP Morgan or a Citigroup or an Oppenheimer, something like that, you guys will be able to potentially see some movement in the stock off of that. Okay, but that's what it means when they it could bring buyers into the stock. It's basically the analyst saying that they're improving or upgrading their view on the stock. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a buy, because they could have a sell on a stock and they can upgrade it to a hold. Okay, so it doesn't, that's just because you have an upgrade, you got to see what's the upgrade. Okay, what's the upgrade? And usually with the upgrade, that will come usually with like a price target adjustment. Justin Kirk says, what caused the airlines to rally when COVID cases are rising and they're pushing on the news to travel less this year? Stimulus hopes. Stimulus hopes is what pushed the overall markets. Stimulus hopes are what pushed the airlines. The airlines, obviously, they need stimulus. They need help. They need a bailout plan. And when the market celebrates a stimulus package, then the airline sector is going to move with it, as well as the rest of the travel leisure. Brent and Jessica, that totally depends. How long do we stay with a particular stock? A day, a week? How do I know when to reinvest? Totally depends. I mean, that's a discussion for a much longer time, because now you're talking about, are you actively trading, or are you day trading? Are you swing trading, or are you long-term investing? All of them have different goals and different time horizons. So like when you're long-term investing, you want to invest and hold on to that thing for a few years. Okay. I've been long-term investing for like 12 years. I've never sold a single share of my long-term portfolio. I think in like the next 2 years, I think I will start to take some profits off the table when the time comes. We'll talk about that. But I've just been, adding to my long-term portfolio over the last 12 years. But that's my long-term portfolio. Like I intend on holding that. And that's for money that, I'll use when I'm 50 or 60 years old. But when it comes to active trading, that you're talking about generating income on. So you have day trading, which is buy a stock, sell a stock in the same day. Swing trading is buy a stock, sell a stock either the next day, a couple days later, a couple weeks later. So it all just depends on what your goals are, what your strategy is, and what you're trying to accomplish. So kind of too general and broad of a question. I can tell that you're a new trader by some of the questions that you're asking. I love that you're on the live stream. I love that you're asking questions, because that shows your motivation to learn. And I commend you for that. A lot of people don't take the time to actually learn properly. So, take your time, go through the courses, join the group, and take your time and learn. So that's kind of my best advice to you. My thoughts on ALGN. Should I get out of my, oh God, you have put options on ALGN? What's your expiration? Yes, you should get out of them. Yes, you should get out of them. Guys, ALGN had a monster gap up today. I would absolutely get out of your put options if you are in put options on ALGN. Yes. If there's any value on I'm surprised if there's any value on those options at all. But those options are you're probably, if you have put options, you're probably down at least 75, 80% on your position right now. I would just cut it. I would just cut tail and get the hell out of there. Should you buy calls on ALGN? I don't think so either. The stock just made such a huge move. This was such a huge gap up, guys. I don't even, um, you know, once a stock makes such a huge move like that, I'm on the sideline. It's like, if you're in it already, God bless. If you're not, you got to wait for some type of pullback or some type of pattern. I can't recommend you guys go and buy the stock after the huge gap that it just put in. Oh, you have $440 strike puts? So you bought them today, I would assume? I would assume you bought them today then. I love Snowflake as a company. The stock, I think, is overvalued. Huge move the last 2 days, but I love Snowflake as a company. Like, I don't own Snowflake. I want to. Okay, I really want to, but I don't own it yet. I just thought it was so expensive, but the stock just rallied today, so maybe not. I'm just being patient with it. I don't usually buy stocks like for my long-term portfolio as soon as they go public. I like to wait for them to like put in 1 or 2 quarters of earnings, like in the public space. Let the markets kind of price in and value the company based on earnings rather than hype. And then I'll go and I'll start to buy. So yeah, all right. So you bought them today. They expire next Friday. Nah, hold on to them then. In that case, maybe you get a little bit of a pullback and a settle in. But I would. I mean, you can't sell them now, right? You can't sell them now. I mean, that's a huge move today. I would say you got to use like today's high. Don't let this thing get past today's high. Exit your puts if this gets past today's high. But if you get below 440, I think you can easily see a pullback into the low 400s as the stock just kind of digests that big gap up. But the fact that this thing just gapped up, pushed higher, and traded sideways doesn't really bode well for like that deeper pullback. But I mean, you should avoid buying puts on stocks that have days like that. I mean, the company had monster news and had a huge gap up. Stay away from fighting that. That's a monster move. Stay away from fighting that. Direct Control says, will GME go up? GME did go up. GME went up like 6% today, or was up like 10, 11% at the highs. So GME did go up today. We're up like $2 a share already on that swing trade. GME was a big win. Okay. GME is a big win for our members, and I don't want to talk too much about GME right now during the Q&A because I'm going to get into it later on the live stream. SPI, no. SPI is trash. Stay away from SPI's trash. Loretta Osborne, what about this lawsuit against Aurora Cannabis? I would get out of Aurora Cannabis. I hate Aurora Cannabis. I think they're a horrible company. If you like the cannabis space, you guys could go after the Wolf. Was on here just the other day talking to you guys about what some of his favorite cannabis plays are. Curaleaf, Green Thumb, and True Leaf are 3 of his favorites. BK Wayman Banks says, what about BKYI and Hertz? I would stay away from Hertz. Let me take a look at Hertz first. Yeah, Hertz, no bueno. I would get out of Hertz. I don't think that's something. I think that I think it's just dead money if you're just sitting in Hertz. And BKYI, I don't like any of these. Sorry, man. I know you were probably hoping for a much better a much better answer from me, but I'll always shoot you straight, bro. I'll always shoot you straight. I mean, if you want to hold on to BKYI and see if it holds 42, but both of these stocks are stocks that are not going to move unless there's a press release. BKYI, that stock does not move. It does not trade unless it has a press release. And every time it has a press release, it gaps up and it gets sold into right away. Gaps up, gets sold into, gaps up, gets sold into, gaps up, gets sold into, gaps up, gets sold into. It's a terrible stock. Not something that I would recommend anybody actually owned for the long haul. What about Overstock? Let's take a look at Overstock. This is actually a really important support level or support area for Overstock. My eye is killing me, guys. I'm sorry. This is actually a really important level for Overstock. That the 60s is a pretty important area. All right, so what you guys will see here on Overstock, what I want to point out to you, okay, is this $61 level, which we didn't quite get down to, but you're getting some support that's going to step up into this region. You're going to see here prior highs, and you had this gap up. Okay, we then pulled all the way back in, and we found support right at that level. Okay, we found support at that level, and now you got your 100-day moving average that's coming into play. I think the 61 level could be a nice area of support. And then you're going to have a key little resistance zone there right in front of 90. So you're going to be looking at like $88, right around that $88 mark. You're going to see this resistance you guys can see right there. And then also right here. And you've got the 50-day moving average that's curling down. Okay, that 50-day moving average is the blue line on my screen that is actually acting as an area of resistance for the stock. As I zoom this in, you guys can see much more clearly. Look at this blue line. You guys see how this blue line is really acting as resistance for the stock? Okay, you see that blue line is really resistance. And now you see it starting to curl itself down. So you're going to be kind of caught in this new range. OSTK was a very volatile stock for a couple of months. You saw the big move that it made. And now I think the stock is going to consolidate within that range. So look for the 50-day moving average and this $61 level to create a little bit of a channel for OSTK. What's my take on JKS? My take on JKS, let's go back to that. So we shorted JKS just the other day, right? We shorted JKS yesterday. You got a bounce back today, and we bounced right back to an area that I was looking for to be resistance, and we held resistance. So 71.50 was a key area of support for the stock yesterday. Okay, you see the support level right there yesterday in the stock. Once we broke it, you see how the stock just gave up and sold off. We bounced back to it today, and bang, resistance. We were unable to get back above 71.50. If JKS cannot get back above 71.50 tomorrow, I would expect this stock to roll back down into the low 60s. Okay, if this stock cannot get back over 71.50 tomorrow, I would expect this stock to roll back down into the low 60s and eventually actually settle in the 50s. I eventually think the stock is going to settle in somewhere down around here before the volatility really dries up and the stock just kind of consolidates. But we caught that big short there yesterday. If you guys missed my live stream last night, I highly recommend you go back and check that out because we broke that down, that entire trade setup, and we actually called it the night prior. My live stream on Tuesday night, I actually said, guys, I think we're going to get a sell-off day tomorrow, which was yesterday, and we capitalized on it. So I would recommend going back and checking out those live streams if you guys missed it. Justin Kirk, no problem, bro. You're my boy, man. It's my pleasure, bro. Don't mention it. WWR, I see a couple people are asking me about WWR. I don't, it's terrible. I would, if you guys are still in WWR, that means you're bag holding. That means you're bag holding. That means you did not have it means you probably bought the stock at 10, 11, or $12 and you had no stop loss. You held on to the stock, hoping and praying it was going to bounce. And now you're down 50, 60% on your position. This is a brutal looking chart. This is not anything that would ever make me feel bullish about the stock. You are going to be victim, or you're going to be at the mercy of a press release from the company. Unless the company comes out with a press release, this stock isn't really going to do much. So they're going to need some type of press release in order for the stock to do that. What I will tell you is any one of you that are stuck bag holding WWR, first and foremost, you guys have to manage your risk better than that. You guys have to stick to stop losses. Okay, you really have to stick to stop losses. You guys can't just let yourself buy a stock and it just goes against you. You don't stop out and just hold on to it, hoping and praying it's going to bounce back. Don't let, okay, no, do not average down. Do not average down. No, 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 no. No, that's how you guys can really get hurt. I'm telling you guys now, that is how you can really, really get hurt, by averaging down on these stocks. If you bought this stock at $12, you averaged down at 10, then it went to 8. You averaged down at 8. Now it's at 4. That is how you guys can blow up your accounts. Do not do that. These are not stocks that you should be holding on to. These are not stocks that you should be investing in. These are stocks that you should be trading in and out. Understand that when these stocks make these moves, especially these cheap small caps, okay, they're not making these moves because hedge funds are flying in and they're buying up this stock and they're putting millions of dollars into it and they're going to hold on to it in their long-term portfolios. These stocks are running like this because day traders like myself are coming in, buying them with the full intention of selling them today or tomorrow at the latest. And that's why these stocks make these 1 or 2 day moves and then they're dead. Okay, do not be stuck holding the bag on these stocks. These are not stocks that you guys should be investing in and holding on to for the long haul. Okay, they're just not. These are stocks that you should be trading, not investing in, when you see these small caps that light up the board because of a press release. And it's usually the stocks make the move is because they have a lower float. So a little bit of trader attention and the stock starts to move. But the stock's not moving because Goldman Sachs is buying $10 million worth of the stock. It's not moving because Warren Buffett is buying $50 million of the stock. That's not why the stock is moving. The stock is moving because you have 5,000 traders like myself that are all buying the stock at the same time. That's pushing the stock higher because there's a low float. Okay, so do not be the last one stuck holding the bag. So many of these stocks create, tremendous bag holders. I mean, the list goes on. I can name so many companies. GNUS, VXRT, I think was one. GVO is another. I mean, there's so many of these stocks where they light up for a day or two. Traders that don't know any better, they come in, they buy them, they chase them, and all of a sudden, a week or two later, they're stuck holding on to a position where they're down 60% on their money. Okay, do not let that happen to you guys. Set stop losses, please, and don't let a day trade turn into a swing trade. Okay, if you are intending on holding, and you're intending on a stock, on a trade being a day trade, and the pattern doesn't work out, and you don't get the day trade, exit. Okay, exit. The only time that you should be taking a day trade and turn it into a swing trade is if you've already taken profit off the table on the day trade and the stock did exactly what you thought it was going to do, which means your analysis is correct and maybe you're looking for a little bit more. But if you buy a stock as a day trade and it doesn't do what you thought it was going to do, don't just hold on to it saying, oh, well, I'll just see what happens tomorrow. If it didn't do what you thought it was going to do, chances are that means your analysis is wrong. And the chances of you getting another day of follow through move on some of these small caps is low. Where do you find the low flow companies that'll run in market hours? A scanner, a leading gap scanner. So just a scanner that's going to show you guys the highest, the stocks that are gapping up the most on the day. Okay, so like we have a screener into Trading Group. It's included in your membership, where you guys can actually filter through and see how many, or see what are the stocks that are gapping up the most on the day, so you know where to focus your attention. Ryan Kreutzer asked me about LCA. Is it hype, or is there a decent speculative play about the merger? I don't know enough about it on a fundamental level to really be able to touch upon it. I wish I did. I'm sorry. I because now you're talking about the merger and everything, and I haven't looked into enough with the synergy of the merger and what that company, the new co, will look like post merger. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it enough, so I can't really make a call. Pixie, man, Pixie. I have not looked at this in a long time. This is another example of bag holding. I mean, this stock just looks absolutely horrendous. This is what I mean, guys, by you can't just hold on to these stocks. I mean, look what happens to them. Okay, they gap up on a piece of news and they get absolutely destroyed. And if you're just holding on to these stocks, I mean, this is what's happening to you. Okay, you guys can't just hold on to these stocks hoping and praying. This is why I can't stress enough, guys, how important it is for you to get an education and not just blindly follow what you see people talking about on Twitter or stock twits or anything like that, because this is how you guys really get hurt. This is how traders really blow up their accounts. This is how you guys really get yourself into trouble. Okay. A lot of the stocks that you guys are asking me to take a look at, you're asking me to take a look at them because you're down 50, 60% on your position. And you want me to tell you that the stocks are going to bounce back. You want to hear some glimmer of hope that those stocks are not dead. But deep down, you know that you should not be holding that stock. Deep down, you know that you're hoping and praying and you're holding on to something that you probably shouldn't be. And it's holding your money hostage. Exit the trade, move on. Don't let it happen to you again, because what's happening to you is I actually just had a one-on-one with a member today where this was literally their exact problem. Okay. Think of it this way. When you're going in and you're buying these stocks and you're holding on to them, this is what's happening. You're walking down the street. You look to your left, there's a bar. It's popping pre-COVID. It's popping. Music's blasting. There's a line out the door. People are dancing. Everyone's drinking. Everybody's having a good time. You're like, whoa, looks like a really cool party. Let me go check that out. You walk into the bar, you walk into the party. You're like, wow, this is actually a really cool party. You're having a bunch of drinks. Everyone's okay. Everyone shots, everybody. You're like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom. When you come out of the bathroom, the entire party is gone. You want to know why they're gone? Because they moved on to the next bar where there's a better party, and that entire group is bar hopping, and you're left at the bar all by yourself, and the bartender says to you, hey, man, so the bill's on you, I guess, because everybody bounced out of here. So you owe us $1,500. And you're like, wait, what? That's what's happening to you when you're buying these stocks like Pixie, Gevo, WWR, GNUS. That's what's happening to you. Okay. You have to, because these traders are rushing into these stocks, and then the experienced traders are exiting these stocks, but the inexperienced trader is holding them. And when you're holding them, you're stuck at the bar by yourself to pay the bill, while all the other traders have left that bar and they've moved on to the bar down the street, which is the next happening spot, the next party. And that's the new small cap that is gapping up the next day on some press release. They are day traders. These stocks are not moving because they're amazing companies. They're moving because they have small floats and they have a press release. It's not because hedge funds are coming in and they're buying millions of dollars of the stock that they're going to hold onto their portfolio. Once you change your perspective on these small caps and you start to realize there's a reason why these companies are $2 and $3 stocks, okay, and they're not $20, $30, $200, $300 stocks, they're not good quality companies. Now, yes, will you have the instance where you get a $2 stock that ends up going to 200 over the course of several years? Yes, that does happen. ALGN is one of them. ALGN, $400 something stock. That thing was at $4 a few years ago. AMD was a $5 stock. It's now at 86. TNDM was a $2.50 stock. It's now at 120. So yes, it does happen. But for every TNDM, for every ALGN, for every AMD that started off that cheap and is now that expensive, there's 100 or 200 that have been delisted, gone bankrupt, and have gone down to pennies. Okay, do not hold on to these stocks like that. Set stop losses. They're meant to be actively traded. Buy them, sell them, get out, move on. All right. All right, guys. So that just about does it there for our, that does it for our Q&A. All right, that does it for our Q&A. If I miss some of your questions, you guys can just post them on the live stream when we're finished here. All right, this live stream will be posted up onto the YouTube channel once we're done. Okay. All right, guys. So like I said, so what we're going to be doing now, what we're going to talk about, the topics we're going to be going over on the live stream here tonight. Okay. We're going to recap GME. Okay. We're going to recap GME, and we are going to recap EVK. Okay. EVK, a 49% gain today. Okay. A 49% gain today. Now, last night, okay, we also had GME make a move today that went all the way up to $15.80. Okay, went all the way up to $15.80. Now, last night on my live stream last night, I want to show you guys. Somebody asked me last night on my live stream, when do I think GME is going to make a move? I bought GME about a week ago at $13.05. Let me take you guys to the chart and I'll show you guys on GME where I bought this stock. Okay, so right here, so as I zoom this in on the 15th, okay, I'll zoom in on the 15th. Right here is where I bought GME at $13.05. Okay, I sold 25% of my position right there at $14.34. Okay, now as I pan this back out, I'm still long. Okay, so now here's your updated chart on GME. Okay, there's my entry. There's my first take profit. I'm still holding 75% of my position. Yesterday on my live stream, somebody asked me, Mike, when do I think GME is going to make a move? And yesterday I said, I think tomorrow, meaning today, I thought GME was going to make a move up over $15. Well, let's do this. Let's draw a line right here, right across that $15 level. Okay. And what I want to actually do right now, real quick for a moment, I want to actually take you guys over. I'm going to show you the video from yesterday on my live stream so you guys can see the exact moment when I said what I thought GME was going to do. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm going to take you guys over now. And I'm going to show you now the moment when I actually said on the live stream what I think GME is going to do. Nice. This too shall pass. And also a couple other people asked a similar question. Sure. Jimmy Benson, I think, also asked a similar question. Says, Mike, I believe you still own GME. May I ask if you are in full position still, or more of a 3/4 of a position, and when do you believe action on the upside will occur? I still do own GME. We'll go to the chart here real quick, guys. Okay, I own GME from $13.05. Okay, I own it from $13.05. Okay, I have already sold 25% of my position. Okay. So just to recap this, I bought the stock right there at $13.05, and I sold 25% of my position right there at $14.34, and I'm still holding 75% of my original size. When do I think action can pick up in this stock? Don't get excited. Tomorrow. I think that we could actually start to see the breakout move tomorrow. I think that this stock is slowly stair-stepping its way higher. We actually traded higher after hours here. Okay, we closed down here at 14.10, and we traded all the way up after hours at 14.40, which is right at the high of the day there today. I am not one for on my swing trades. I'm not one that really will call out like the exact day or, but even though sometimes, my calls have been pretty spot on, like JKS yesterday. I said JKS yesterday, we talked about the top. I drew out the candle, and my timing was perfectly spot on with that call. But I think you could see this try to make a move tomorrow, and I think you can see GME get up to 15 tomorrow. Okay, I think you can see it get up there tomorrow. All right, guys. So there you have it. Okay, there you guys have it. So I wanted to take a second. I wanted to show you guys the video from last night. So last night, I gave you guys that video, and I specifically talked about GME getting up there to that $15 level. Okay, now let's go back to the charts, and let's now give you let me give you now the update and take a look at what GME did here today. Okay, let's go back to the chart. So here we are. Yesterday, I think the stock was gonna move up, was gonna break over that $15 level. That's exactly what happened today. And there's your move up over 15. We were telling everybody to go ahead and take some profits on that move, especially if you were in the options. If you're in the options on GME, that was a perfect opportunity to take some profits off the table. We then experienced a bit of a pullback, and now we're sitting here right around 15. Okay, we're sitting here right around 15. I am still in 75% of my position. I own the stock itself. Let's go out to the daily chart now, and we'll talk about the new chart setup. Okay, so here's your new chart setup on GME. My stop loss has now been moved all the way up to around 14. So now there's no way that I can lose money on this trade. Okay, there's no way that I can lose money on this trade. Okay, that's GME. I'm long from 1305. I took profits at 1434. My next take profit is going to be around 16. I actually missed taking profit today by just a couple of cents. Okay, on that extension move up to 16. I was trying to get some shares off there. I just had an order sitting out there. We didn't quite get up to 16. I thought maybe we got a chance to get to 16, 1650. But now that we're starting to break ourselves up over 15, this is a key level of resistance, guys. We really got to pay attention to this area. This is the gap fill. Okay, this is this gap fill from early in January of 2019. We had that big gap down. We have now filled that gap. So I did expect some resistance to be here at this gap fill, but I think we have more major resistance up there around 17. And there's that resistance there at 17. As I pan this out, you guys can see in 2018, there's your resistance. And then in 2019, there is more resistance. Okay, so I think that we can get up towards that $17 level. That's why my next take profit I said was 16 to 1650. I'm still in 75% of this position, but man, if we called that thing absolutely perfectly to the T. Now, when we go back to my live stream from 2 days ago, that was when we talked about the JKS trade, right? You guys remember the JKS trade. If you were on my live stream from 2 days ago, you remember us calling out the JKS trade. And now, yesterday, we called out the GME trade. Okay, so far, okay, we are really being spot on with these calls, guys. Okay, we are really being spot on with these calls. Okay, I also post some of these calls on my Twitter. So you guys want to make sure that you go right now and follow me on Twitter. That's at MikeEdward_TTG. My Twitter handle is right there at the bottom of the screen. Go ahead there, guys. Give me a follow on Twitter because sometimes I'll be posting those trade ideas and those call outs on Twitter along with some other really cool stuff, market sentiment, trade ideas, trade recaps. I'm always posting some cool stuff there on Twitter. So you guys want to make sure you go ahead and give me a follow. Again, my Twitter handle is right there at the bottom of your screen is at MikeEdward_TTG. I got to put something in my eyes kill me, guys. I'm sorry. Oh my God. It's like all red too. I can see it in my webcam. I definitely have an eye infection. It's not going to stop me though. All right, it's not going to stop me. No, moving on. Now let's get into EVK. Okay, EVK. This was the big winner of the day. Okay, EVK. Let's get to the charts. Let's talk about EVK. Okay, so here we have EVK, guys. All right. Now, EVK was on the watch list. I actually wasn't too crazy about EVK, the way that it was trading pre-market. To be honest with you, it wasn't my main focus. My main focus was SQBG. We made some money on SQBG today. I got long right there, and we took profits there and there and then I sold out flat right there before the halt. So I made a little bit of money on SQBG. That was the entry, take profit, take profit, take profit. So that was my first trade of the day. That was actually a good way to start the day. But my main money maker today was EVK. Okay, EVK was where I made the bulk of my gains. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about with this EVK trade, okay, is a textbook trade line VWAP crossover. Okay, for those of you that do not know, or maybe you're new to the channel, okay, the trade line VWAP crossover is a momentum trigger. Okay, it's a momentum trigger where when you get your trade line, which for me is the 9 exponential moving average, when that crosses over VWAP for the very first time, sometimes you get this explosive momentum move that follows, and that's a trigger for momentum on the stock. Now, every time it crosses over VWAP does not mean you're going to get this massive move. There's 2 things you want to look for to give you confidence that the trade line VWAP crossover is in play. Okay, remember, there's no indicators that work 100% of the time. All right, but there's a lot of indicators. You just need to know how to look for the different signals and the confirmation signals that can tell you that, okay, this setup is in play or this indicator is in play. Now, for a trade line VWAP crossover, there's 2 things you want to look for that will confirm that setup. And that is, as soon as you get the trade line crosses over VWAP, there it is. There's your trade line crossing over VWAP. Okay, 2 things you want to look for to confirm that the trade line VWAP crossover is in play. The first thing you want to look for is a quick jump in share price. Check, we got that. Okay, quick jump in share price. Check, we got that. The second thing you want to look for is an increase in volume. Check, we got that. So now we've got a trade line VWAP crossover, and we got the quick jump in share price. We got the quick increase in volume. Those are the 2 things that you need to confirm a trade line VWAP crossover is in play. Once you get a trade line VWAP crossover that's in play, you can look to buy the stock on pullbacks back into the trade line or VWAP. Those could be your buying zones. Okay, so we shot right up after the trade line VWAP crossover, and we tested the high of the day. There's your high of the day. We shot up and we tested the high of the day. Okay, we found some resistance at the high of the day, and then we pulled back. On this pullback right there into the trade line, that is where I took my entry at $4.15. Okay, $4.15, right on that pullback, right into the trade line. My stop loss on the trade was $3.65, just below VWAP. So here's VWAP sitting at 380. So I'm entering here in front of the trade line. My stop loss is going to be below VWAP, because what did we just say? Your buying zone, after you get the trade line VWAP crossover and it's confirmed, your buying zone becomes either trade line or VWAP. You look for either one of those moving averages to become an area of support for you. So in this situation, I'm buying in front of the trade line. I'm stopping out below VWAP. Okay, so there is the entry. Then you'll see as I pan this over, we actually go down and test VWAP. Look at the support that's at VWAP. Look at that. Bang. Absolute beautiful, beautiful price action. Okay, never got below VWAP. VWAP came in there, stuck, beautiful support, and extended and broke this stock up through the highs of the day. Okay, what I'll do right now, guys, actually, let me, I'm going to take down my screen real quick, and I'm going to show you guys my trade alerts from the day. Okay, so here we go. So here's the trade alerts from the day. Now this is the trade log. In my chat room, okay, I can download all of the trades that were executed on the day. Okay, and they come out in like this weird, ugly font. But this is what, when I download the log, this is what it comes out as. Okay, so you'll see here I traded SQBG early in the day, 1572, took profits 1710, 1775. So that was my first trade of the day, $2 a share profit on the bulk of the position. That was a good trade. It was a good way to start the day. But then here's your EVK trade. So here you'll see at 10:33 a.m., I'm long EVK at $4.15. There's the stop loss at 365. Okay, that's just below VWAP. And then you'll see here 10:51, 10:53, and 10:58. Okay, so about 25 minutes after my entry, you see profits coming off the table at 523, 553, and then more profit off at $6.18. And that is where you get the 49% gain on that $6.18 take profit from the $4.15 entry. And for 25 minutes, that is an absolute thing of beauty. Okay, absolute thing of beauty. Let me go back now and bring you guys back to the chart so we can go back and go run through some of the analysis a little bit further. Okay, let's go back to the chart now. So here are your take profits. Now I'll draw your take profits out for you. Let me delete the high of the days. Okay, so here are your take profits, guys. Okay, just scaling out of my position on the way up. So again, here's your trade line view out crossover. Okay, here's your confirmation, right? Let me actually draw a different color. There's your confirmation. There's your confirmation that the trade line view out crossover is in play. So on the first pullback into one of those moving averages, I get long. There's the entry, $4.15. Stop loss below VWAP. Okay, stop loss below VWAP. You can see we pull in, we test VWAP support, bang, rips this thing right through the high of the day. Take profit, take profit, take profit. 49% gain on EVK. Was an absolute thing of beauty. Was an absolute thing of beauty. Does anybody have questions about EVK? Does anybody have any questions about this trade setup specifically that I just talked about, that I just went over with you guys? Did anybody have any questions about this setup, the trade line view out crossover, EVK, my entry, my stop loss, my take profits? Now is the time to ask if you guys have questions about this trade specifically. But I wanted to point out for you, this trade line view out cross, it was a thing of beauty. It was an absolute thing of beauty. The trade line view out crossover is one of my favorite setups that I trade. It's one of my favorite patterns. Okay. Not my favorite. My favorite's the TG triangle. You guys know that. But this entire setup has its own entire course in our curriculum. So when you guys go through the TGD curriculum, you'll learn this setup like the back of your hands. It's a momentum-based trigger that you guys can look for day trades. Anyone that day trades should know how to trade this setup. Trading mantra. I don't put as much emphasis on pre-market levels as some other traders do. Okay. I do not include pre-market data in my, I don't include pre-market data in my VWAP. I don't include pre-market data in my trade line. Yes, Paul, I was full position on the entry. Yes, Paul. Daniel Gali, man, thank you. Are you an optometrist? Thank you. That's good advice. Thank you. I gotta get the Optrex eye sterile. Okay. Robert Holder says, no questions. Just thank you for firing the green trade today. McPhee says, does the TG triangle work on options too? I don't use it in the sense of, I don't use it for, if you're talking about charting the actual price of the option, no, I don't use it that way. But if you're trading an option based off of a TG triangle you see in the stock itself, then absolutely yes. Cam H, good question. Cam H says, I have a hard time holding through pullbacks. How do you have the confidence to keep holding after you get long and you're a buyer? Good question, Cam. Okay. Now, my answer to you guys is the tier trading strategy. Okay. So when I get long a stock, okay, when I get long a stock and then the stock starts to extend and reach my profit targets, I sell my position in pieces. By selling the stock in pieces and not all at once, that will help you stay in the winning trade longer, because after locking profit in, okay, not only are you putting money in your pocket, but you're also reducing your risk on the remainder of your position. Okay. So what that's going to do for you now is make it easier for you to deal with any little pullback in the stock. Okay. It's going to make it easier for you to deal with any little pullback. So even if you guys are on a small account, okay, you can still use the tier trading strategy to exit your winning trades. Okay. Because it won't count as multiple day trades. If you buy 1,000 shares, then you sell 250, 500, 250. That's one day trade. Okay, that's one day trade. All right, so you can still tier out of your position even if you guys are on a small account. Okay, but the tier trading strategy, that's another lesson that's covered in the courses, has its own section, its own chapter on the tier trading strategy in the courses, and you guys will learn that as well. The tier trading strategy is something that I learned. It's something that I learned when I was working at a hedge fund. Okay, so when I used to work at the hedge fund, it was my first job out of college. You need to learn how to enter and exit positions in pieces, because you can't enter and exit very, very large positions in one keystroke. You've got to do it in pieces. You have to do it in pieces. So that's where I learned the tier trading strategy, and I've tweaked it so that it relates and applies to my own personal individual retail trading. And that is where it's designed specifically to do two things: help you stay in winning trades longer, and to help you keep losing trades small. All of my TGD family members, if you guys are a member of True Trading Group, answer yes or no. Has the tier trading strategy improved your trading? Yes or no? Okay, so for those of you that are brand new, that are not part of True Trading Group, you guys are maybe curious about the tier trading strategy. I think everyone needs to implement this strategy. It's an absolute no-brainer. It's going to change your trading tremendously. So you guys will see right now in chat, as I ask the question, you'll see members commenting on if the tier trading strategy has helped them improve. And there you have it. Look at all those yeses. Are you kidding me? Look at all those yeses. Woo! My TGD fam, we're out here in full effect tonight on this live stream, boy. We're out in full effect on this live stream. Alex A says, do you think EVK will run again? No, I do not. That literally goes right back to the lesson we just talked about earlier on this live stream. So there you guys have it. You're seeing all the members that are talking to you guys right now about the tier trading strategy. You're seeing it. You guys are seeing it now right there. No, Kyle, I bought. So Kyle says, do you buy stocks or options? Kyle, I buy both. I'm an options trader, and I'm also a stock trader. I'm a stock trader first. So I would consider I'm a stock trader that also trades options. Okay. We do have other traders in our room that are moderators that only trade options. Okay. We have other traders that only trade stocks, and I trade both. Baba G says, did you move your bid from 4 to 415? You mentioned to buy at 4 during the pullback. Okay. So Baba G, just to clarify, when I say to you guys, okay, guys, I'm a buyer in front of 4. Okay. If I'm saying $4 is my support level, and then I say to you on the microphone in chat, because guys, I'm on the microphone in chat, I'm talking to people. I'm telling people what I'm going to do before I do it. So when I come on the microphone and I go, guys, I'm a buyer in front of 4, that means I'm not buying at $4. My bid is not at $4. My bid is in front of $4. Okay. So that's why I'm bidding at $4.15. The stock pulls in, executes, hits my bid, fills me, and then now I'm in the trade. Yes, Holly Rogers, excellent question. Holly Rogers says, did you move your stop loss as the trade progressed? Absolutely. As you start peeling profits off the table, you move your stop loss. So as a rule of thumb, whenever my second profit target is reached, I always move my stop loss when my second profit target is reached. Okay, always. So once my second profit target came off the table, which was my stop loss originally at around 365, now can get moved up to right around, let's say, 450. Once that second profit target came off the table and the stock failed and then did that, then I'm stopping myself out of that position. Okay, then I'm stopping myself out of that position. So yes, I am moving my stop loss up, okay, as the trade progresses. Yes, Holly, great question. Flint says, I am bag holding and I cannot lie. I need serious help. Please don't deny. Joining the TGD family is for me. Crazy. I have not done it previously. Flint, I am ready when you are, my man. It is not your fault. A lot of traders just do not understand. They do not have the education and they end up bag holding because they just simply they just don't know. Okay. No one taught them. No one, explained any of this to them. And you just don't know any better. You don't know how to identify the scenarios where you should not be holding and where you should be holding. That's why it's so important for you to get an actual professional education. And that's exactly what you guys get access to when you guys are part of the TeachD family. You guys get access to the same education that I received working at a hedge fund. Dom says, if your first trade on a ticker is a loss and you go back to trade it again, are you sizing down even though the first trade is a loss? I understand sizing down when the first trade is a winner. No, I'm not sizing down after I take a loss. No. If it's just a routine loss, I'm going back at another, I'm just going to go back at it once it sets up again with same risk. I'm not sizing down. Jag C says, what's the best way to be consistently profitable? Get a professional education. It starts there. You're never going to be profitable without getting a professional education. No more gimmicks, no secrets. No shortcuts. Okay, if you guys want to become consistently profitable, you've got to learn the same strategies that the professionals use. It's that simple. I was lucky and fortunate enough to learn those right out of college, okay? My job was at a hedge fund. I was taught how to trade. So I had an advantage over the average person. Like all of you that have not worked at a hedge fund, I mean, maybe there's a couple of you on here that were financial professionals or currently are, I don't know. But, the majority of you, most of you on here are not. Okay, so that automatically puts me in an advantage because right away to start my career, I'm being taught by some of the best performing traders on Wall Street. Okay, you guys are left to kind of scour the internet, look on YouTube, and try to figure things out on your own when there's so much bullshit out there. There's so many gimmicks. There's so many, empty promises and people that have claimed to have unlocked the secret to the stock market. Guys, there is no secret to the stock market, okay? If there was, trust me, the richest person in the world would not be Jeff Bezos. It would be a stock trader. If there was a secret, there'd be a stock trader that was a trillionaire and he'd be the richest person in the world. It would not be Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, okay? Those would not be your richest people in the world. It would be traders if there was a secret, but there's not, okay? The only way for you guys to become consistently profitable is to get a professional education. There you go. The Stonkinator, aka Dippo, says, tier trading and the TGD style of risk management completely changed my whole trading life. There you go. There you go. Guys, honestly, you'd be shocked. Like traders that are struggling, sometimes or most of the time, it's not even that like your trading is that poor. It's just that your risk management could just be so off. Your risk management could be so off that the slightest little change in your risk management can completely change your entire P&L and your performance when it comes to trading. If you change your losses, so many people that are struggling with trading, they think that, okay, I'm struggling. So they automatically think in order for me to get better, I need to make more money. I got to be right more often. I need to have bigger winners. Wrong. Okay. Every single one of you right now, if you improved your risk management, all of you would make more money. All of you. If you started losing less money when you were wrong, all of you would make more money at the end of the month. Early in my trading career, I never had a problem with big wins. Okay. I always had big wins, but I also had really big losses. So my P&L, like even though some of my stats were really high for a trader, my P&L didn't reflect a lot of my other stats. Okay, my P&L didn't reflect a lot of my other stats, and it was because my losing trades were too big. And once I was able to control my risk and I stopped being a cowboy and I was more disciplined, thank you to my mentor who actually kind of reeled me in and kind of helped get my risk management under control, my P&L skyrocketed. My winning trades didn't change. My winning trades didn't get any bigger. My winning trades didn't get any more frequent. It was just my losing trades got smaller. That's it. My losing trades got smaller, and therefore my P&L skyrocketed. That is how you guys make more money first. When people are struggling or you want to improve, when I'm talking to my TeachD members, and I do one-on-ones with a lot of my members, I do like 2 of them a day, okay? So I'm doing one-on-ones with my members at least twice a day. Now, what I talk about with them, okay, is when they're struggling, the first thing we work on, it's not getting bigger winners or winning more often. It's risk management and controlling the downside and implementing certain things within their trading that can protect that downside, minimize risk, and all of a sudden your P&L the next month jumps, even though nothing changed except your losing trades are now smaller. Okay, so that's where the tier trading strategy really comes into play. Like I said, the tier trading is designed specifically to do two things, and that is to keep you in winning trades longer and to help you keep losing trades small. Thank you, Vinny. Vinny Duckus says, nice watch, Mike. Thank you. Nice. Stubby from Twitch says, I increased my total account today by 10%, all because of the tier trading strategy. Thanks, Mike. Stubby, great job from Twitch. Yes, Cam. Hell yeah. Cam says, I'm buying myself the membership for Christmas. This TTG fam is legit. Hell yeah, Cam. Make it an early Christmas gift, brother. You want to sign up now. Don't wait till Christmas. Woo! Robert Clark, my man. Robert Clark says, do you want to know if I'm confident in TTG? I was privileged to become a lifetime member today, and I'm 75 years old. Hell yes, Robert. My man. I can tell you and I share the same passion, man. Dan Barron says, for someone that has held many bags in my life, I would like to say that I wish I joined the TTG family months ago. Yes, Landon Leon. Yes, we members will be using, we provide TradingView Pro charting software with your membership. Yes. All right, guys, I'm trying to get caught up with some of these questions. You guys, a lot of questions today. Lydia Kovaleva says, Mike, how many trading years experience do you have? Lydia, 16 years. 16 years. I started my trading career working at a hedge fund right out of college. Been going at it ever since. All right, trying to get caught up with some of these questions. Oh, okay. Angel Torres, good question. Angel Torres, good question. Angel Torres was asking me, what are my thoughts on the SPY? Do I think the debate is going to affect the overall markets? I got to tell you guys, I really don't think the debate's going to affect the market. I really don't. I don't think the debate's going to affect the market. I think that today was a good technical day in the markets. I've been talking now on my live stream on this YouTube channel for the last like 5 or 6 days that I've been saying that I do not think this level was going to break. And we tested it again today. We held today, and then we popped. I do think the market is going to start to then climb its way back up into the mid to high 350s. You could look at this as a little bit of a cup and handle pattern. Okay, here's your uptrend. I know this isn't what this drawing tool is supposed to be used for, but I'm going to use it for that because I don't use Fibonacci fans or Fibonacci arcs, but I'm going to use this anyway just to draw the cup. So there's your uptrend, there's your cup, and then there is your handle. So you have a beautiful cup and handle pattern here, and I think the market's going to break out and move itself higher. You also have a descending wedge on the SPY. Let me take you guys over to a different time frame. Let's go to a 15-minute chart. Let's zoom this out. Okay, and I'll draw this down for you guys here. Okay, here is your descending wedge. Okay, so here you guys have this descending. I'll go to 3 minutes so you guys can see it. So here's this descending wedge pattern, and you see how we just broke up and out of that descending wedge today. So I think that the markets are going to push themselves up higher now over the next day or two. All right, so I am actually bullish on the overall markets. I'm going to look for us to extend higher off of that. Okay, off that descending wedge. All right, but I'm not expecting the markets to be really that much affected by the debates tonight. The markets are fixated on stimulus. Yes, Chef Daddy, my boy. Chef Daddy, 11 straight green days in TTG. Boy, does it feel good. Chef Daddy, my man. Listen, bro, when COVID's finally gone and we do our TTG meetup, you better cook up something good, man. All right, Chef Daddy, you better cook up something good when we have our TGD meetup. Food is your responsibility. All right, education and entertainment will be on me. Food is on you. Nice job, man. 11 straight green days. A hell of an accomplishment. Keep it up, bro. Keep it up. Incredible. Keep it up. Kyle S., that's what I'm talking about. That's my goal. Kyle S. says, I've learned more in this one live stream than I have in the past 2 months. Kyle, that's my goal. That's why if you guys are new to the channel, you got to subscribe and turn on your notifications, because my goal with every single one of these live streams is to make you a better trader when you are done watching the live than you were before you started watching the live. That's why I give you guys golden nuggets of information. I answer your questions. I want to make sure that you are a better trader when we are done with this live than you were before we started. I don't really have an outlook on McAfee. I know they just went public today. Yash says, how do you get into hedge funds? Yash, honestly, it's even harder now than it was when I was working at mine. I just applied to like 25 of them out of college, and I got hired. I got an offer from only one of them. That was how, I just applied to like 20, 25 of them out of college. I had a finance degree with some extensive economics undergrad. Got me the job, got me the interview, and I crushed the interview. The guy even said to me that, he's like, listen, I have resumes that are far better than yours, but you performed really well during the interview, and the interview was what got me the job. But 2008, 2009, when the markets crashed and we had the housing crisis, the financial crisis, and the Great Recession, 50% of all hedge funds on Wall Street closed. Mine including being one of them. So the industry has really shrunk over the last several years, and hedge funds have the amount of hedge funds that have outperformed have actually started to shrink. They're starting to do better a little bit these last 2 years, but hedge funds just actually saw a big inflow of new investment into hedge funds. But it's a very, very tough industry to get into, especially now. Craig Catherine, are you a professional trader? Yes. Oh, professional trainer. You mean like a fitness trainer? No. My brother-in-law is, though. He owns like a fitness gym. Man, I'm so far behind on these questions. I'm like scrolling through some of the chat to like try to see the questions you guys are asking, and they're questions from like the questions are from like 10 minutes ago, because you guys have so many. I can't even keep up. I can't even keep up. Volley Girl, well said. Volley Girl says, you're going to lose way more than 1K trying to figure out how to trade by yourself. Just take that money and put it towards your education so you can learn right from the beginning. William Robinson. Oh my God. William Robinson, guys, check this out. Since becoming a member here at TTG in June, I've gone from a $2,000 balance to a full margin account over $36,000. TTG is no joke. That is incredible. That is incredible. Wow. Wow. Yes. William Robinson, my man. That is incredible. From $2,000 to $36,000 since June. Woo! Yes. That's what I'm talking about, William. Great job, brother. Great job. That is absolutely incredible. I'm so damn proud of you, bro. I'm so damn proud of you. Great job. Keep it up, man. This is just the beginning. You're gonna hit 100K in no time. Imagine going from starting with $2,000 and taking it to 100K. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Kyle's, why is everybody, I have worn this watch on so many live streams. But there's like 10 people so far that have asked me what kind of watch this is. It's a Patek Philippe 5726 Nautilus. Patek Philippe 5726. It's one of my favorite watches. I'm a big watch guy. Let me see. Okay, answered that question already. All right. All right, guys. All right, so I think maybe that kind of sums up some of the questions there. Nice, Vinny Duca, bro. Life is good. He got 10K today on EVK. Nice, bro. Nice job. Big win. Nice win. 10K. Nice job. Holistic Strength says, Michael, how do you feel TTG will help a dedicated price action trader like myself improve their overall performance? Holistic Strength, I'll tell you exactly how TTG can help a dedicated price action trader like you improve your performance, because it's multifold. Your risk management is something that any style, any strategy can always improve on. Okay. And the biggest thing that I will say to you is that when you learn a professional education, a real professional education can be applied and implemented on various trading styles. So when you learn a gimmick, the gimmick only works for like that one specific thing or that one little style or strategy that someone is trying to implement. But when you learn a broad-based professional strategy, which is what I learned when I worked at the hedge fund, that's how you know it's a pro education, because it works and it can be applied to various styles and strategies. Like the fundamentals and the core values of that education can be applied, whether you are a price action trader, a channel trader, if you're a continuation trader, a reversal trader, if you're bearish, you're bullish, your options, your stocks, your futures, no matter what type of trader, you're a day trader, a swing trader, a scalper, no matter what type of trader that you are, a professional education can improve all aspects of your trading, because the core values and the fundamentals of the education can be applied to all those different strategies in different ways. The first way that I think it would help you being a dedicated price action trader, obviously, first and foremost, is going to be risk management. Honestly, and I'm not just saying this like to kind of toot my own horn. Like, I think it's important for traders to understand what your own strengths and weaknesses are. My strength as a trader, I think my risk management is impeccable. I think my risk management is top notch. I don't know, my teaching members, you guys tell me if you guys think I'm wrong, but I think that my risk management is impeccable. I honestly, like, I very, very rarely do I ever get hurt in trades. I'm very, very disciplined. I'm very patient. And those values have done me very, very well over the course of my career. And that is when everything changed for me as a trader. So I think improving your risk management, implementing the tier trading strategy, which is part of risk management, but that'll help you stay in winning trades longer, especially being a dedicated price action type trader, being able to ride out that momentum and maybe not get shaken out from specific candlesticks. Because you're a dedicated price action trader, I'm assuming you put a lot of emphasis on candlestick patterns. And if you're putting a lot of emphasis on candlestick patterns, depending on the time frame in which you're using, you might get a false signal that can shake you out of a trade early. And if you're using the tier trading strategy, that can help you stay in the trade longer and not panic out of positions when you're dealing with specific candlestick patterns. So that's one way that I think that TTG can help improve your trading. And then the list goes on and on and on. Being able to identify A+ setups is one of the biggest things that I teach our members, because all we can do as traders is identify good setups. That's all you can do. It's not about being right or wrong. Nobody really knows the future. Nobody really knows what a stock is going to do. All we can do is identify A+ setups. An A+ setup is a setup that's maybe going to work 70 to 75% of the time. Okay. A B setup is maybe going to work 60 to 65% of the time. And a C setup will probably work maybe a 50-50 coin flip. So once you learn to identify the A+ setups and you just develop the patience to wait for them, you put yourself on the right side of that 70, 75% probability over and over and over and over and over again. And that's how you guys become consistently profitable while managing your risk to the downside. That's why it's so important to manage your risk to the downside. You can't let one losing trade wipe out 3 or 4 wins. You're never going to become consistent that way. You're going to be taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back every single week. Okay. If you're letting one losing trade wipe out 3 or 4 wins, you can't have that. Your average win has to be bigger than your average loss. So if you guys were to calculate and you go through your trading, okay, if your average loss is bigger than your average win, right away, your risk management is way off. You need to change your risk management right away because your average win should be bigger than your average loss. Natik Shah, if you're in Canada, a lot of our Canadian members use Interactive Brokers and Questrade. All right, guys, let me just take a quick sip of water. I'm getting beat up, man. My throat's killing me. I'm falling apart. I can see it. I definitely have an eye infection. That doesn't look good. Damn. Got to get some drops. All right, guys. So listen up. That does it there for kind of the recap there on EVK. What I want to do here right now, okay, all you guys had to do, okay, was be in chat to capitalize on EVK. EVK, right? 49% gain. You had the JKS short yesterday, which we called beautifully and to a T, right? Then you had a 59% gain on Tuesday, which was WEI. And then you had a 113% gain on Monday, which was KXIN. This has been a monster week. And we've been calling these trades out, okay, the night before. And that's the craziest part. We've been calling this out the night before. What I want to do for you guys right now, I want to play another clip, okay, from the YouTube channel, okay, because on my live stream last night, I said something very specific. And I want to play it for you because it held true again today. Okay. It held true again today. So bear with me 1 second. And I want to play for you guys a quick little clip from the live stream last night. All right, so I'm going to share my screen now, and I'm going to take you guys over to the live stream last night, and I'm going to play this for you. Watch this, guys. This is from my live stream last night.
Thank you guys for joining me on this live stream. If you have not done so already, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and of course, smash that like button. It greatly helps me out, guys, with the algorithm. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. I'll see you all in.
Oh, sorry, guys. That's the wrong clip. Hold on. Here we go.
To a full-time membership at any time, but you're under no obligation to do so, guys. It's $3. It's if you went to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks and got a coffee, you'd be paying more. You're telling me you'd rather pay more for a cup of coffee than to try out a service that could potentially change your life? Shame on you if that's the case. Okay, what do you guys have to lose? Come and chat, be with me. If you were in chat this week, 3 days, you caught KXIN 113%, WEI 59%, and then the JKS short here today. I mean, come on. Guys, all you got to do is be in chat, okay? So for that, go to ttgthree.com. Again, that's ttgthree.com. That's a one-time payment of just $3. And you can upgrade, like I said, at any time. Otherwise, if you guys are ready to join the team full-time,
here we go, guys. Listen up.
1020. Get that free Amazon Kindle Fire. Get that 40% discount. And get your butts in chat tomorrow because God only knows what JKS is going to do tomorrow or what small cap is going to rip people's faces off. And you best believe that myself and the teaching community, we are going to be ready, locked, and loaded to take advantage of that opportunity. Do not let me come on here tomorrow on a live stream and recap for you a 50% gain on some small cap. Do not let me come on here tomorrow and recap a 50% gain on an option play on this spot.
Do not let me come on the live stream tomorrow and recap for you a 50% gain on a small cap. Do not let me do that. That is exactly what just took place. Guys, get your butts in chat. Are you kidding me? Okay. Literally on the live stream last night, I said, do not let me come on the live stream tomorrow and recap a 50% gain. Guys, a 49% gain today on EVK. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Okay? You guys cannot make this stuff up. All right? So what I want to do right now, guys, real quick, how many of you right now, okay, that are on this live stream, how many of you are not True Trading Group members? How many of you are not a member of True Trading Group? Type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you're not a member, go ahead and type the letters TTG in chat right now. I told you guys yesterday. I told you if you were on this live stream yesterday, I told you, sign up yesterday. Get your butts in chat. Do not let me go through and recap a 50% gain tomorrow on the live. Do not let me do it. And you let me do it. All of you that are typing the letters TTG in chat right now, you let me do it. You let me come on this live stream and recap for you a 50% gain, and you were not in chat to take advantage of it. Holistic Strength, Teresa, Guitar, Kyle, okay, Frank Roldan, Amin, Daniel San, Delbert, Vinny Duca, Ann, Kyle, Brainy Wrecker, Orlando, Linda Harmon, Joel, Matt, Christina Chong, Yan, Natalie for Larinka, Dawn Erickson, okay, guys, Wang Lee, all of you, all you have to do is be in chat. That is it. Now, real quick, those of you that are part of my TGD3 trial program, you were in chat today, okay? If you are a member of our TTG trial program, we have a 7-day trial. It's called our TGD3 trial program. How many of you that are on this live right now, how many of you are part of the trial program? Type the number 3 in chat right now. Christina Chong, you're funny. You're funny, man. All right, Robert Lago, TG3 member. Nice, Holistic. You're going to sign up for the trial. Nice, man. Good stuff. All right, how many other TG3 trial members do we have here? That's it. Just Robert? Come on. Linda, I'm going to get into that in just 1 second, guys. Okay, so how do you guys get in? All right, so let me here. I'll tell you guys right now. There's a couple. So Linda, Holistic, a couple of you guys are asking about who's that? Triziki Psycho. Okay. All right, so there's a few of you that are asking how do you join. So let me explain to you guys real quick, because we do have a 7-day trial. Okay, we do have a 7-day trial for those of you that want to give TTG a shot. You can actually come into chat and trade with me live for a couple of days. So we have a 7-day trial. It's just a one-time payment of $3. It's literally a cup of coffee. What do you guys have to lose? Go to ttgthree.com. The URL is right there at the bottom of my screen, ttgthree.com. That is going to get you, okay, that's going to get you 7 days of access to our member dashboard, where you guys can see all the resources and tools that are available to you as a member of True Trading Group. It will also give you 3 days in our live chat room to trade with me live. Okay, so you'll be able to come and chat and trade with me live. If you guys were in chat with me this week, you could have capitalized on 113% on Monday, 59% on Tuesday, 49% today. I mean, it's nuts. It's been a huge week. We shorted the hell out of JKS yesterday. It's been a huge week. Okay. So if you guys were a trial member this week, you crushed it. You made your membership fee 10 times over already. So you guys can come and chat, trade with me live during this 7-day trial for 3 days. You're also going to get access to 3 courses with multiple chapters in each course that are guaranteed to help make you guys better traders. Whether you're an experienced trader or you're a beginner, these 3 courses, I guarantee, are going to help you become a better trader. You're also going to be able to use our live Benzinga Pro newsfeed. Our Benzinga Pro newsfeed gives you real-time, up-to-the-second breaking news alerts right in our chat room. We also have a squawk box, so if you don't want to read the headlines, you can have someone read them out loud to you, and you can just turn your speakers on and listen. So we also have that feature as well. You can use that. You're going to be able to go through our stock profile tool as well, which is our due diligence companion in chat. Okay, you'll be able to type in any ticker symbol that you're interested in and get a downloadable PDF report on the company. You're going to have all company info, all financial info, all the stock info on the company, as well as a compilation report of all the analyst ratings. So if there's 20 analysts that cover a stock, we'll show you how many have a buy, sell, hold, etc. And that can help you make your investment and your trading decisions. And last but not least, you guys will be able to see our trading history. So myself, the other moderators in chat that call out trades, we all have a trade log or a trade journal on the website where all of our trades are published every day. So you guys can go check us out and look and actually see how we are trading over the last several months. We keep the good, the bad, the ugly, the wins, the losses, the break evens, all of it. Every single trade is there on the website for you to take a look at. And you can that can also help you guys. That can also help you when it comes to like trying to say like which moderator do you like the best based on the trading style and maybe the specific stocks that they're trading. So that's our 7-day trial. Again, guys, it's only $3. It's less than a cup of coffee. You go to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks tomorrow morning, you're going to spend more money for a cup of coffee than potentially on something that could change your life. Really think about that for a second, okay? So go to ttgthree.com and start catching these moves with me. I said it to you last night. I just showed you. Last night I said to you, do not let me come on the live stream tomorrow, meaning today, and make me recap a 50% gain that you did not capitalize on. I told you last night, don't let me do that. And you did. You let me do that. Here I am on this live stream at 8:30, and I'm recapping a 49% gain on EVK. Don't let this happen again. Sign up for the TGD trial. Get access to our chat room. Come trade with me live. Now, for those of you that are interested in joining the team full time, okay, we have an offer going on right now during the month of October where you guys can actually get a 40% discount on a full membership. So if you guys want to join the team full time, you can right now with coupon code TGG1020. It's right there at the bottom of your screen, TGG1020. That's going to get you guys a 40% discount. Let me explain to you what you get access to as a full-time member. Okay, full-time member, you're going to be able to join in my trading chat room live every single day, Monday through Friday. 7:30 a.m. chat room opens. It closes at around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, I share my screen with you during the day, as do other moderators, so you see exactly what I'm doing and exactly what I'm looking at throughout the course of the day. And I'm also live on the microphone. So are the other moderators, live on the microphone, telling you what we're doing, what we're seeing. And that's the key. I always tell you guys what I'm buying before I buy it. So before I jumped into EVK, I told everybody on the microphone, guys, I'm a buyer in front of $4. Stock pulled in, I'm long at 415. The trade alert gets executed. You guys get a push notification in chat as soon as we enter the trade, and you're able to follow along and capitalize on that move. Okay, that's being part of the trader chat room. You're also going to be able to use the Benzinga Pro newsfeed, which I explained to you guys before. It gives you live up to the second breaking news alerts. We also have a squawk box feature that's in the chat right now. Collectively, between myself and the other moderators, we're sporting about a 78% win rate. So that means 78% of the time that we're calling out trade alerts, they are profitable. Okay, so right now we're sporting about a 78-79% win rate in the chat room. You're also going to get access to all of our courses. Now, again, very important for me to note this. Remember, I began my trading career working for a hedge fund on Wall Street. I had to go through a 3-month educational training program before they let me trade $1 of their money. That education I have since taken, simplified it, and I've created the courses that are on the TGD curriculum. As a member, you have access to all of them. There are not different packages. There's not different tier memberships. You pay one price. You get access to all of the courses. Same information I learned working at a hedge fund, guys. I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught everything that I'm implementing in my trading today. I was taught by somebody else. Okay. I was taught by somebody else, by traders that do this professionally on Wall Street. That's how I learned. You're going to get access to that same information. We have beginner and foundation stock trading courses that if you never traded stock a day in your life, don't worry. That's going to walk you through, hold your hand from day one. We have advanced trading courses. We even have beginner intro to options trading, advanced options trading. We have a swing trading course. We have trader psychology courses. We have courses that teach you how to trade the market during a crash. I mean, guys, we have all of those courses are included for free with your membership. There are no upsells in TTG ever. You have access to everything when you guys sign up. You'll also be able to use all our resources and tools. We have a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, the real-time level 1 and level 2 data. Go through the courses, learn, and then practice implementing what you learned in the simulator first before you start trading with real money. We then also have a stock screener, which will let you guys filter through thousands of stocks during the day, so you know exactly what are the hottest stocks on the day, so you know where to focus your attention. That gives you the best possibility to profit on the day. You guys can do that and stop trading the wrong stuff, okay, and start trading the stocks that are giving you the best chance to profit. That's our stock screener. I already told you guys about our stock profile tool, which is our due diligence companion. Get a compilation of all the analyst ratings for a particular stock as well as other info. That's included. And you also will be able to get access to over 75 hours of workshops and webinars, okay? Myself, the other moderators, Chris Toner just conducted an advanced options workshop today. He did a 2-hour-long advanced options workshop with our members in chat. Was phenomenal. Okay. He's been trading options for over 20 years. He's one of our option moderators that are in our chat room calling out option trades. So you have access to all of those workshops and webinars. They've all recorded. It's over 75 hours of those. Okay. As a member, you can also join them live. So like if you were a member, you could have joined Chris Toner's workshop live today, asked questions, interacted with Chris, interacted with other members. You have the ability to do so. Also, anyone that signs up by midnight tonight gets included with coupon code THD1020, a free one-on-one mentor session with one of our pro moderators. That's a one-on-one session where we can talk about your problems, your questions, topics you want to discuss, and we can work on implementing things that can change your trading and help turn around your trading results. You also get access to the TradingView Pro charting software. Okay, that is the TradingView Pro charting software. You guys also have access to that. That is included with your membership. Okay, everything I just said to you is included with coupon code THD1020. There are no upsells ever. Okay, everything I just mentioned, you get included. Let me explain to you guys real quick, because normally our membership would cost you $2,048 for the year. But tonight with coupon code TTG1020, you get a 40% discount, which brings it all the way down to $1,221. Okay, so 2,048 brings it all the way down to $1,221 by using coupon code THD1020 tonight, and you get access to everything I just said to you. Now, let me explain to you what that all means, because if you went to Benzinga tomorrow by yourself and you said, hey, I want your pro newsfeed, okay, I want your pro newsfeed, that's going to cost you $1,188. If you went to a third-party service provider and wanted level 1 and level 2 for all exchanges, that's going to cost you $990 for the year. A trade simulator, $750 for the year. The TradingView Pro charting software, if you went to TradingView tomorrow and said, hey, I want to sign up for your pro charting software, that's going to cost you $720 for the year. That's $3,648 in resources and tools that are included for free with your membership. So your membership right now, if you take advantage of this code, you can get for $1,221. But all the resources and features that are included are already worth $3,600. That does not include the value of being in chat with me every day, following my trades, listening to my analysis, following my charts, and getting the courses and the education, which is the same education that I received working at a hedge fund. That doesn't include this over 75 hours of additional educational content and videos. That does not include your one-on-one mentor session with the pro. Guys, all of that is included for the ridiculously low price of $1,221 if you use coupon code THD1020 tonight. And to sweeten the deal, because I want to make sure that all of you are prepared and have the resources and tools necessary, guys, anyone that signs up here tonight on Edition is going to get a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD that's fully internet connected. That shipping is going to be on us, okay? Because a lot of our members are working full time, and I know that now. A lot of people have gone back to work. So some people say, well, I'm working a 9 to 5. I don't know if I'm going to be able to benefit from this. Okay. I want to make sure that you guys have the tools necessary. So we also have a mobile app that's downloadable on iPhone and Android, where you guys can be in chat. You can see the screen share. You can listen to the audio analysis. Okay. And you can get real-time push notifications sent right to your cell phone or tablet. And then you can actually follow along with our trades on your phone or on your tablet. So anyone that signs up tonight is going to get a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD so that you guys can be able to get your trade alerts while you're at work, you're in a meeting, you're on a conference call, you're in the golf course, whatever it is, you're stuck in traffic. You guys can pull out your tablet and you guys can execute your trade. You can follow along with us right there on your tablet. So anyone that signs up tonight gets that free Amazon Kindle Fire. We also have a lot of cool stuff going on. I think we are like 90% of the way there. We are giving away a Tesla Model 3. Okay. When we get 300 new members, we are raffling off a Tesla Model 3. We are about 90% of the way there. I think maybe even more. I think we only need like 10 or 15 more members to be included in the Tesla raffle. So if you guys are interested in joining, if you join tonight, we only literally have like 10 or 15 spots left. So if you guys join tonight, that will close off the Tesla raffle. And then anyone that is a TeachD member will be included in the raffle to potentially win a Tesla Model 3. All you need to do is be a member of True Trading Group to have a chance to win the Tesla. If you guys win and you don't want the Tesla, the consolation would be $30,000 in cash. So you can either take the car or take the cash. Okay. That's going on in the month of October. We also have laptop giveaway. My eye is killing me, guys. I'm sorry. We have a laptop giveaway every Friday. We're giving away 5 free Asus laptops to our TeachD members. So tomorrow's laptop giveaway, all you got to do is be a member. You're going to be included in the raffle tomorrow. We're giving away 5 free laptops tomorrow in chat. Okay. And then also on the 30th, October 30th, we're doing our Halloween username contest. You guys have heard of costume contest. We're doing a username contest. Okay. So on Friday, next Friday, the 30th, all of our members are going to change their usernames to something trading and Halloween related. Adam and I are going to pick, Adam's my partner, are going to choose the 10 best usernames that we like. And then we're going to have our members are going to vote and they're going to pick the ones they like best. First place prize is going to get $3,000. Second place, $1,500. Third place, $500. That's going on October 30th. Again, all you guys have to do to be part of this raffle is be a member of True Trading Group and use coupon code TTG1020 here tonight. Okay, you just got to be a member. And guys, let me explain this to you real quick. When you want to talk about the difference that a professional education makes, 7 to 10, 80% of our members are making 7 to 10 times their membership feedback within the first 6 months of their membership. Okay, so what that basically is telling you that if you guys were to invest $1,221 in yourself right here tonight by getting a professional education and access to all the resources and tools I just said to you, you're going to have an 80% chance to make at least up to $10,000 in the first 6 months, because 80% of our members are making 7 to 10 times their fee back in 6 months. Of the 80, 30% are doing it in 1 month. How could you not? All you got to do is be in chat. 49% today, 59% Tuesday, 113% Monday. All you guys got to do is be in chat to follow these trades. I'm not a scalper. My trades, I'm not in and out in seconds. My trades last several minutes, several hours long, sometimes several days. It's very easy for you guys to follow along my trades if you want, but then also you go through the education and be able to spot these trades on your own. All right. That's it, guys. All you got to do, use coupon code TTG1020. Okay. If you guys are still, now again, if you're a TG3 trial member, you are not included in the laptop giveaway. You're not included in the Tesla raffle, and you're not included in the username contest. That is reserved for TTG members only. Okay. So if you guys want to get a 40% discount, a professional education, a free Amazon Kindle Fire, a one-on-one with a pro trader, have a chance to win a Tesla, chance to win a laptop, chance to win $3,000, use coupon code THD1020 right here, right now before midnight. The price will be going up tomorrow. Every 24-hour period in the month of October, the price of a membership goes up by a couple of bucks. Okay, so use coupon code TTG1020 here tonight to get access to all those things that I just explained to you. If you guys are still not ready to join the team full time, all you got to do is join you can join our 7-day trial. And that is a one-time payment of $3. You can upgrade to a full membership at any time, but you're under no obligation to do so. Guys, it's $3. I'm going to say the same thing again. Do not let me recap for you another 50% gain on some small cap or option trade. Do not let me do this to you guys again. Okay, I said it last night. If you did not, you didn't take action last night, you didn't sign up, you missed out on EVK today. Do not miss out on another trade. We're absolutely on fire in chat. The wins are getting out of control here. These are huge, huge moves that we're capitalizing on. Get your butts in chat. Go to ttgthree.com. URL's right there at the bottom of your screen, ttgthree.com, to join us for that 7-day trial. You guys have nothing to lose. It is $3. You have nothing to lose. It's a one-time payment, not reoccurring, okay? Join the team. Decide if TTG is right for you. Otherwise, you guys are ready to join the team full-time. Get your free Amazon Kindle Fire tonight. Use coupon code TTG1020, and that's going to lock you guys in for a 40% discount. Also, keep in mind, when it comes time for your membership, when it comes time for your membership to renew next year, okay, if the price of our membership goes up, let's say the price of our membership is $2,200 next year, okay? Let's say it's $2,200. If you pay $1,221 right now today, you are locking yourself in at that price, okay? You're locking yourself into that price, so you will not have to pay $2,200 or $2,500 when it comes time to renew your membership next year. You will only pay the price you pay today. So if you lock yourself in today at $1,221 when it comes time and you take advantage of this sale, this coupon code, that will lock you in at that price for next year's renewal. Okay, so you're not going to have to pay full price, which is $2,048 when your membership renews, or if our price goes up from there, maybe it's $2,200, you will not have to pay that next year. You will be only paying $1,221 if you sign up tonight with coupon code TTG1020. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Hope you guys learned something with that EVK trade, the trade line VR crossover, the tier trading strategy. We talked about a lot of stuff on this live stream. I hope it helped. We were calling out these trades perfectly. So I'm going to say it to you guys again. Do not let me come on another live stream and tell you and break down for you and recap for you another monster win. Do not let it happen. Be in chat with me the next time we call out one of these trades and actually profit from it. So then when we come back on the live and we recap that trade, instead of you watching intently for the first time, you can be reminiscing and recapping on the profits and the money that you made while you're sitting there celebrating because you banked. Like all of my other teaching members, like I said, guys, if you profited, okay, if you profited all that, okay, if you profited from that, I told everybody in chat, comment. Okay, be one of those people that comments and takes advantage and profits from these moves. Okay, so that's it, guys. Take advantage. Coupon code TTG1020, and I will see you guys all in chat tomorrow. I know the presidential debate is starting here in a couple of minutes. I know a lot of you are going to want to go and check that out. I promise you we'll be done before that. We are 13 minutes in advance. All right, so great job. Good stuff. Guys, if you're brand new to the channel, remember, don't forget, subscribe. I'm always going through and dropping some golden nuggets of information on these lives. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, make sure you never miss out on any one of these streams. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button, and of course, use coupon code TTG1020 to join the team full time. And I will see you guys in chat tomorrow. All right, have a great night, everybody. I'll see you guys all tomorrow in chat. We're going to close the week off strong. It's been a huge week. Let's close the week off big. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow.